8 most disturbing real found footage cases. Let's see.
For over 20 years, he tried to recreate the traumatic event he had witnessed in his youth, using boys from the children's club he ran. Most disturbing of all, he meticulously documented nearly everything he did. Then, decades later, some of those long-lost recordings resurfaced and became publicly available.
The experiments.
Anatoli Slivco was active in the Soviet Union between 1964 and 1985. During these 2 decades, he became obsessed with recreating an incident he had witnessed as a young man. In his early 20s, he once saw a driver plow into a group of pedestrians, taking the life of a teenage boy who happened to be wearing a young pioneer's uniform.
Why would he want to recreate that?
That single event left a lasting mark on him. From then on, he sought out boys in order to reenact the scene.
What?
It was disturbingly easy for him, as he ran a children's club. After befriending boys who were usually on the smaller side, he would convince them to wear the young pioneer's uniform and participate in what he described as a controlled hanging experiment.
Wait. Bro, what did he call that? Why would you do that?
Supposedly designed to stretch their spines.
No!
Slivco reassured them that he would revive them afterward, but tragically, that wasn't always the case.
What? Do these boys not have parents that not running it by? Oh, some bloke wants me to do with this hanging experiment where he will revive me. It'll be fine, Mom. No, it won't. Oh my.
Over the years, his actions resulted in the deaths of 7 boys.
He's a serial killer. He's a serial killer.
Although he carried out these so-called experiments on 43 in total. Incredibly, 36 of them were revived.
Revived how? With broken necks?
Throughout this time, he obsessively filmed and photographed his disturbing sessions, developing the footage himself in a home laboratory.
Oh my God!
The recordings and photos later served as chilling evidence of the extent of his actions. Some of this disturbing material was even broadcast on television and featured in various documentary programs, shocking the public and revealing just how far his obsession had gone.
This is messed up.
In 1989, Slivco was finally arrested. Soon after, he was sentenced and executed for his crimes, bringing a grim end to one of the Soviet Union's most unsettling cases.
Well, he is a serial killer. That's what he is. Mate, and he could have killed 50 of them. But luckily, 30-something survived somehow.
For many, his death was seen as the only fitting conclusion for someone who had caused so much tragedy.
Evil. The disturbing TikTok review. Wow, TikTok's really gonna make a cut in this video. They're really gonna make it in this video.
A concerned anonymous user uploaded this recording from a TikTok live stream to the internet. TikTok Shop live streams are one of the platform's key features, allowing sellers to showcase products in real time.
Do people actually get the product they buy from TikTok Shop? I always thought this was a scam. Where do you get the product from? Is TikTok like the new Amazon? Is it like a TikTok warehouse that's sending you, or is it individual companies? They're not scams. Oh, it's kind of like the new Temu. Oh, so it's like a big warehouse that they just send out. Oh.
Anyone can join a stream, learn more about an item, read reviews, and even purchase it with just a few clicks. But in the case of one particular handbag, users came across a deeply disturbing review. The review was filmed in a dark room and was deleted shortly after it was posted.
Okay, that's creepy.
One viewer managed to screen record it before it disappeared.
This is our 15 inches, okay? 15 inches toter bag, and well, it's a perfect.
So confused. Where are we going? What in the goddamn review is this? What in the hell is this? And the caption is 10 out of 10, love this bag and it's so spacious. Bro, what, meanwhile, while you're murdering someone or kidnap someone, you're doing a TikTok bag review?
In the footage, a person can be seen holding up the handbag for the camera. But that wasn't what caught people's attention. In the background, the sound of a child screaming, what many described as a cry for help, can be heard clearly.
What the hell?
Meanwhile, the written review itself appeared completely ordinary, simply praising the bag for how spacious it was. What made the situation even stranger was that the seller replied to the review without acknowledging anything unusual about the video.
Well, you're gonna know that's in the video. You're not deaf.
The recording
Well, they might be. They could be deaf.
quickly spread across the internet, prompting concerned users to flood the seller's page with comments. Some later claimed they had reported the video to law enforcement, and an official statement regarding the incident was eventually released. At first, many assumed it was nothing more than a sick prank, but that raises an obvious question. If it really was a hoax, why post it as a review for an obscure product, effectively burying it among thousands of other reviews?
Yeah.
To this day, there's no definitive answer, and if new information ever comes to light, it could completely change our understanding of what was really happening in that video.
Weird. Crying baby.
This
Always
next
creepy.
recording was reportedly found on an old camera near an abandoned house deep in the woods. However, its origin has never been verified, making it impossible to confirm whether the footage is authentic. In the
Right.
video, the person behind the camera comes across an abandoned house in the middle of the forest. But moments later, something even stranger grabs their attention.
Well, I hear it already, mate, and I'm not going in there. Listen, I avoid all babies crying, even when it's not in a creepy setting. You're telling me you're in a forest with some abandoned building and you're gonna go to the creepy sound? The baby crying? Hell no. Hell no. Not a chance. Are you mad? Maybe it's Puma.
The sound of a baby crying begins echoing through the trees. Judging by the person's reaction, they can clearly hear the cries and, despite their obvious fear, cautiously begin moving toward the sound. But the closer they get, the farther away the crying seems to become.
I'm good, mate.
The footage
I will just call the police, let them check.
is undeniably unsettling. Even so, there's no way to know what really happened. Was it an elaborate prank? Someone trying to lure the person deeper into the woods? Or something else entirely? There is, however,
I'm not
a
going
more
in.
grounded explanation. Some believe the sound may have come from a lyrebird.
How can that baby sound come from that tiny bird?
These birds are famous for their incredible ability to mimic almost any sound they hear, including human voices, babies crying, and
What?
even mechanical noises.
That is weird. That how? How can that mimic it so good?
Whatever the explanation, most people would probably think twice before following the sound of a crying baby through the woods toward an abandoned building in the
It
middle of
probably
nowhere.
is that bird. Oh no, those birds are hella creepy. So anytime you hear like a weird sound that shouldn't be in that location, right? Like you hear Mickey Mouse in the forest, it could just be that bird. Whoa, weird ass bird.
The creator of this video became convinced that
Haunted
his clown doll
clouds.
was moving on its own, so he began
Oh.
documenting everything that
Why would you have that in your house? Bro, why would you have that in your house?
happened. The owner of the YouTube channel, The Soul Catcher, explained that one night, he and his father woke up to the sound of eerie laughter coming from the basement.
Oh
They
my
knew the
God.
only thing down there was Clyde, a hollow
Oh my god. Yo, listen. This is rule 101. You need to tell me, like, if we're becoming friends, the first thing you need to tell me is if you have a weird ass doll or clown in your basement. Because then I know you're not friend material. Not a chance. Anonymous, thank you so much for the 5 subs, Anonymous. Legend.
Yellow clown doll that he kept with the rest of his collection. Wanting to make sure no one had broken into the house, he went downstairs to investigate. Instead, he
Trust me, nobody's breaking in your house. In fact, if someone broke into your house and seen your creepy doll collection, they're leaving so quick. In fact, that might be good to keep thieves away. Just have creepy dolls everywhere.
found something unsettling.
Alright, so whatever it was, it's gone. Whoa.
Oh no, come on! You have a mirror on the stairs of the basement? This guy is asking for haunted stuff to happen. He's got creepy doll collection, a mirror on the top of the stairs of the basement. Like, this guy just don't like, bro, he just wants to be scared 24/7.
Oh, no way.
What is that?
Alright, so it seems like something was trying to get out.
Oh my god, I don't like this.
Yeah. Something was definitely trying to get out.
Out of where? What is that? A crucifix? Oh, that's Jesus. Did you hang that there or not? Oh my god.
A cross
bro.
that had been hanging beside the cabinet where he kept the dolls was now lying on the floor, broken. Believing one of the dolls might be possessed, he went to get some holy water to bless the collection. But just moments before he could do it, something even stranger happened.
Holy water I got from the church in my neighborhood. I'm gonna pour it.
How do you create holy water? Did that come from like Jesus' bath? Like, what makes water holy water? Like, is this holy water? Can I make this holy water? How do I make this holy? You look at it and you say, holy moly. Holy moly. And then I just chuck this on ghosts. Oh, it has to be blessed by a priest. How do I become a priest? How do I become a priest? Is it hard? I want to be able to make sure that I can bless holy water so I can throw it on demons if it ever happens. You can't have sex with priests? Never mind. I'll just order some holy water from eBay.
Him and see if there's any reaction. I'd like to see if there's a violent reaction that comes from, that could come out from him.
Yeah, he's moving. He's moving! Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so creepy. That's so creepy.
According to him, Clyde suddenly tipped forward, knocking over the bottle of holy water. The next morning, he noticed a strange bruise on his arm that he believed matched the shape of Clyde's hand.
And if you look at his hand...
Yo, is he spanking him? Well, the holy water didn't work there, did it? You've gone to a fake priest.
Compared to my bruise, you notice it's the same size. So, yeah, it was definitely him, I'm pretty sure.
From that point on,
Well, who else was it? How many dolls you got in the ass?
he began closely monitoring the doll and claims he caught it moving several times on camera. In some clips, the doll appears to stare directly into the lens. In others, it seems to move one of its hands.
Oh my God.
So what really happened? Was he so convinced that the paranormal was real that he began seeing ordinary events as something supernatural? Or did his growing obsession
Are we watching the same video, Mr. Narrator? What do you mean? Seeing, you know, ordinary events as supernatural. When is a clown doll moving by itself ordinary? Did I miss the memo on that? When is a doll ever moving by itself ordinary? Is that a new update in the simulation that I didn't know? We have a new simulation update. Oh, by the way, Lewis. Is that on the news? Dolls move by themselves. It's in the new Earth patch 2.9. Nice. Sick. I didn't read the patch notes. I didn't know that.
With the doll,
Didn't know that was
slowly
ordinary.
began to warp his perception of reality.
Oh my god, really off topic, but somebody put exclamation mark ants. Do you know what I witnessed in my back garden? In my backyard, sorry. I witnessed a queen ant mating session. Yeah. Yeah. I looked it up on, Apparently, it was flying queen ants. Didn't know they fly. That are looking to mate, and then they shed their wings. There was about 20 of them all running around outside my door. Right? 20 of them. I didn't know queen ants go so close to each other. Did you record it? I took a picture. Because I was so confused to what it was. Let me show you. Look. There was about 20 of these. If not more, all running around. And apparently, they're all running around looking for a nest to start their new kingdom or something. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. But I thought queen ants stay away from each other. Oh, they're carpenter ants. You better get your house checked. Wait, what does that mean? What carpenter ants? Are they gonna take my home? Oh, bro. They nest in wood. I'm British. What wood? Guys, what wood? My house is made out of brick and cement. What wood? Yeah, it could be in the trees in the backyard. Am I gonna wake up tomorrow and the trees disappeared? The trees disappeared. Alright, we'll see. I'll check on it tomorrow. I'll fight them off. Alright, lock in. Unknown screen.
According to the story behind this lost footage, in 2010, two brothers headed into one of the most remote and hard-to-reach areas near their home. Armed with nothing but a camera and a knife, they went into the woods that night in search of wildlife. But what they ended up capturing sent them running in terror. Their destination was an abandoned railroad bridge that almost no one ever visited. That was exactly why they chose it, far from people. They believed they had a much better chance of encountering wild animals. As they moved deeper into the darkness, lighting their way with only a flashlight, they suddenly heard a strange sound.
But other than that, it's pretty remote. This is an abandoned train bridge. Okay. I almost kind of don't want to go back over there.
Hell no, am I going there?
Yeah, my brother said he heard some weird things. But, that's...
Hey, it could be that crazy ass bird that mimics sounds.
That's pretty weird. I've never heard a grizzly bear sound like that before.
A grizzly bear?
You got, like, chills going down your spine? Yup. I hope the camera got that.
Yeah, we got it alright, buddy.
Technically, this train bridge is trespassing, so no one comes by here anymore. But we come here late at night to search for animals.
Oh my god. This walk is reminding me of a jump scare I had in real life. I nearly knocked out a nan. I shit you not. I nearly cleanly knocked out a nan. She scared the goddamn life out of me. I'm walking Obi. It's hot in the UK, so I don't walk him in the day. I walked Obi about 11:30 at night, and it was pitch black. Right? Pitch black. I'm walking down this alley. You can't see anything, bro. You can't see anything. So I'm walking. Right? I'm walking. And then Obi looks up into the bush. And I'm like, okay. Well, there's no one near. It's pitch black. Right? I carry on walking. And then out of nowhere, a figure just comes out. All I see is a black figure, bro. I thought, nah. I jump back deep. I'm ready. I'm ready to either run or headbutt this person. Right? Because it's like, it's so close to me, bro. And then I got a little bit closer. And then I see like a dog figure. And then I was like, oh, this person has like long hair. Bro, oh my God. Bro, I went to swing. Yo, I nearly killed a nan. And then I got a little bit closer and I seen it was just some old lady that was also walking a dog at night. Bro, but I was terrified. No, but Obi's chill. Obi looked up at the bush and I thought it was weird, but then looked back down and carried on walking. But yo, she scared the life out of me, man. Scared the life out of me.
Stuff like that.
This reminds me of it because there was no snow, so there was no light. But it was like, look at this. It was as dark as that. And then like the figure was like here. You see like that smudge? It was like that. Bro. I nearly had a heart attack.
There's no people back here. You take that one path up here.
Yeah.
Is that right there?
Yeah. Take to the babies.
Yeah, no, you gotta get out of here.
Oh, baby.
Okay, I don't even want to go. I don't even want to.
You gotta get out of there.
What the hell was that?
That don't sound good.
According to them, it sounded unlike anything they had ever heard before. Not a bear, not a cougar, not any animal they recognized. Despite the growing sense of unease, they kept going. But moments later, one of the brothers spotted something in the dark.
Dude, fuck this.
Why are they still there?
You
Do it for the video.
got your knife?
What the fuck is that? That's some deer tracks. Oh, did you ever hear like a rabbit get killed? They
Yeah.
sound pretty
That was too loud though.
far to turn back.
Yeah.
We can turn back, bro.
Why you turned your flashlight off?
Judging by the footage, panic hit them instantly.
What do you
They
mean?
started talking about turning back, trying to figure out what exactly was nearby. Seconds later, things became even more tense. The brothers heard more loud noises, and it sounded like they were getting closer, fast. Realizing they might be dealing with an unknown animal or something even stranger,
I didn't even see
they
it.
decided to leave immediately.
Wait! Holy, I think I saw it! Go!
Yeah, I saw it too, buddy.
Go! Go!
They took off through the woods, running towards safety in a panic. One of the brothers was so terrified he could barely speak, repeatedly insisting that they had to get out of there as quickly as possible. Even as they ran, the strange sounds continued behind them. At one point,
Hell no.
one of them claimed he saw something in the darkness, and both of them broke into a full sprint. In the chaos, they dropped the camera. Years later, they accidentally stumbled across it in the very same woods. Once the footage was posted online, viewers suggested that the brothers may have encountered a mountain lion or a bear protecting its kill.
I think it's that bird making mimic sounds. The object beneath the sea.
This long-lost footage was recorded in Chile on February 17th, 2002, by a man named Francisco Javier
is that?
Correa. The video quickly caught the attention of people fascinated by the phenomenon known as USOs, or unidentified
Aliens.
submersible objects.
Aliens.
Filmed on a VHS camcorder during a family trip to the beach, the footage appears to show a massive object slowly
Aliens.
rising out of the waters of the Strait of Magellan before mysteriously disappearing beneath the surface once again.
Está precioso hoy día, precioso. ¿Ah? Sí, está al máximo.
Could it be a submarine or not? It's very square though. Very rectangular.
¿Cómo apareció de repente? No sé. No se aprecia lo que es ya. No.
It kind of looks like a giant pizza
Es
box.
algo raro que vemos ahí, pero no se aprecia qué es lo que es.
Oh my god, maybe this sea animals ordered Uber. And they just ordered the New York's biggest pizza.
Pero tenemos no ahí.
Yeah, it's going in, look. It's going in.
As the family enjoys their day by the shore, the camera
Zammar, thanks so much for the prime.
unexpectedly captures what looks like a huge metallic object emerging from the sea. According to the man filming, it was far too large and unusual to be an ordinary submarine. Its immense size, strange coloration, and unusual behavior immediately stood out. However, there may be a far more ordinary explanation. Some researchers believe the object could have been the result of a rare atmospheric phenomenon caused by the refraction of light over the ocean.
What?
Under certain weather conditions, superior mirages can dramatically distort objects beyond
Not this goddamn mirage word. I've had enough of this word. Ever since my mum said it, and I didn't know what she meant. Right? This mirage. Yeah. I keep hearing it. Keep hearing it.
the horizon, creating the illusion of enormous structures, or even entire objects, appearing to rise straight out of the sea.
Thought mirages only happen in the desert. The Paria pipeline diving tragedy with a 3 instead of an E. Okay.
February 25, 2022, 5 divers were sent into a decompression chamber deep beneath the ocean's surface at the Paria Full Tracing Company. Faisal Kurban, Kazim Ali Jr.
We've already seen this story about 5,000 times. We have seen this one we've seen this quite a lot. If you haven't seen this on this channel, then you just don't watch my videos. We've seen this story quite a few times. I won't spoil it. Go find it in my other videos. Good luck. That'd be a proper maze.
For the trapped divers. The camera containing this footage was later found at the bottom of the pipe.
Live stream fire.
In October 2015, a man in Japan was live streaming from his apartment to just a handful of viewers. His room was cluttered with books, stacks of paper, and cardboard boxes. That day, he decided to show off a new lighter he had recently bought and demonstrate how it worked. The problem was,
Jeez!
everything around him was highly flammable. Paper, cardboard, and plastic bags were scattered all over the room.
Yeah, but like, they're not that flammable. You could just stand on them.
To make matters worse, he accidentally spilled some lighter fluid nearby.
If he spilled lighter fluid, what is he doing lighting matches? Would he not clean it up first? Would you not clean it up first? Like, I totally get lighting up the matches with books behind you. Like, you're not going to think they're going to set on fire. But like, bro.
It was the perfect setup for a disaster. And disaster came almost immediately.
Mate! Mate! You don't put war on it, you goddammit! This gotta be done on purpose. This has gotta be done on purpose, right? Oh my god.
The moment
He's just carried a bag full of fire and dropped it onto more paper. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
he lit the lighter, the flame was much larger than he expected.
Oh
it
my
flared
God.
up right in his hands. Startled, he tossed the burning lighter into a nearby plastic bag. The bag was filled with paper and caught fire almost instantly.
Oh my god. Bro. Even Georgia wouldn't do this. This guy can't be for real. This guy can't be for real, bro.
First, he didn't even notice. He continued fiddling with the lighter while, behind him, the fire was already beginning to spread. But everyone watching the live stream could see exactly what was happening. The streamer had enabled a text-to-speech feature that automatically read chat messages out loud. The robotic voice heard throughout the recording wasn't random. It was the viewers desperately trying to warn him, repeatedly telling him to look behind him.
Oh my
They could
God.
already see the flames growing just a few feet away. When he finally turned around, things only got worse.
I've not seen any attempt to pull it out. Like when it was smaller. Like it's too late now. It's too late now. Oh my God, that's gonna be more water in it. He's probably got fucking oil in there. He's probably got cooking oil in there. He probably has. He's just put a... He's just put another box on top. Wait, chat. What would be the best way to deal with this fire? When it was smaller, I would immediately stand on it with shoes. When it was smaller. Away from the boxes. Right? If you don't have a fire extinguisher, what's another best way to do? Smother it? Would a jacket, like a jacket be good? A wool blanket or something? Maybe like a towel. Would a bath towel be good? That'd be good, right? Go get a bath towel, smother it in that. Stand on the bath towel. Yeah, just... Bro. Baking soda? Is it better if the towel wet? Okay, he's got a blanket. Nice. He's got a blanket. He's just been smacking it. Yeah, you smack that. You smack that. Yeah. You might have... Oh, that's not going out. Don't smack it, smother it. Right.
Instead of immediately grabbing more water or calling the fire department, he tried...
Oh, wait. Is water good with these fires? Wait, is water good with these fires? I thought water on fire is bad. Oh, water's good for paper fires, but bad for grease fire. Right. So if you're cooking and there's a fire, don't use water. But if there's water in it, but if there's fire and paper, you can use water. Right. Okay.
tried to put out the flames by smothering them with a cardboard box. Unsurprisingly, that only fed the fire with more fuel. He then threw a small amount of water on it, but by then it was already too late. As he frantically rushed around the room, precious minutes slipped away and the fire continued to grow. Before long, the flames had engulfed nearly the entire apartment. Viewers in the chat couldn't believe what they were watching, repeatedly asking why he still hadn't called the fire department. Eventually, the man had no choice but to flee the burning apartment. According to some reports, the fire eventually spread to neighboring apartments as well. There were reportedly injuries.
Why didn't he call the fire department?
although the full extent of the damage remains unclear. The original live stream and much of the information surrounding the incident.
You'd call them straight away, no? You'd call them straight away. Because, like, yeah, you're burning down your building, but you're in an apartment block. My biggest fear would be burning down the whole apartment block and maybe potentially killing people that's asleep. That is so bad. That is so bad. The first thing you should do, especially in an apartment or near other people, is call the fire department so it don't spread further than your apartment.
Were later removed, leaving behind conflicting accounts of what exactly happened.
Jeez, bro, that was poor. Oh my god, the horror was how we handled it.